3 weeks into a civic workers' strike in Toronto, and the garbage is piling up. While it's a big inconvenience, there are some emerging entrepreneurs who are building a business out of it. 13-year-old Greta Hoaken has done just that. And she joins us this morning from Toronto along with Gareth Roberts from Just Junk. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, Greta, let me ask you, at the age of 13, how it was you decided to get involved in this?
Well, we always talk about current events at the dinner table, and my mom and dad mentioned the strike and said that it would be like a great opportunity for an entrepreneur. So I booked a truck the next day, and I just kind of went from there.
And the truck that you booked was from Just Junk. And Gareth Roberts, what did you think about this when you got the phone call? And I guess unless and until when you got the truck there and realized that, Greta was 13.
Well, it was interesting. We don't, the calls go to our call center, and so when we were dispatched the next day, we call in advance to let Greta know that we were going to be on time and 15, 10 minutes out. And very personable young lady on the phone, couldn't tell her age at all, showed up at her door, went to meet her, and was a little shocked to find a 13-year-old girl there. And her response was, I said, how's all this garbage? She goes, I went around the neighborhood, and I said, why is that? She goes, I would like to be an entrepreneur. And that was, I thought, was very impressive.
Yeah, no kidding. And so, Greta, what was the reaction like on behalf, well, I guess of your parents when they found out you went and booked a truck, and then on behalf of your neighbors that you went and told about your operation?
I think for the neighbors, a little surprised. I mean, I look quite young, so the people who I don't know as well were a little surprised. My parents, I think they know what I can do, and that they were pleased that I was getting involved instead of, I guess, wasting a summer, and I was doing something that I liked, and it was a great experience. So everyone was pretty pleased, I think. A bit surprised, but pleased.
So how did you do this then? You went around the neighborhood and you said to people, I've got this truck, and what did you charge them, or what did you need to charge them to be able to pay for Just Junk?
Well, I charged $7 a bag because originally it was going to be around $5 a bag. So I printed out my flyers, which had the price and my address, and then I went around and I handed them out and I sent emails, and people were interested with it, so they called me or emailed.
Have you done this kind of thing before? Like, you say you want to be an entrepreneur. Clearly you are. But have you done something like, did you do a lemonade stand when you were younger?
Well, that's really more my siblings like doing lemonade stands, so I'll help make the lemonade. But this is kind of a new thing for me, I guess, and I like it. I mean, this year in geography, we learned a lot about economics and entrepreneurs, so that's where I really started. So I haven't really done anything like this before.
And Gareth, let me ask you, because, there are a number of people that have offered to collect people's garbage so that they can make some money in this situation. The City of Toronto mayor has said that he is not a fan of any of that because you need a permit, and he said that, people could be subject to fines if that happens. What do you make of that?
We're a licensed junk removal company, and so we do this for a living, 365 days a year. So we remove whatever customers have at their homes. We make removal easy. And so anything that two people can carry is sort of our motto. That's what we can take away. We don't really, in garbage, junk, it's all the same thing, as long as it's not a hazardous waste. And
you're probably pretty busy these days then.
We're very, very busy, yes. It's a very busy time of year right now.
I bet it is. Greta, what would you say to the City of Toronto mayor saying that, you're using a licensed operation, so you're not contravening that, but what would you say to him when he says he doesn't want people making money on the backs of the striking workers?
Well, I mean, everyone has their opinion, and because he is the mayor, he would have, I guess, some loyalties to the striking workers, and I think everybody has their opinion. I know that if I'm using someone who's licensed, then it's legally all right, and I feel that it's okay for myself to make money because technically I'm not making that much compared to some people who would go around the entire city. And I think people with entrepreneurs, you just have to take an opportunity and then work from there. It's not overall planned, so.
And you could well be the next Canadian Donald Trump, right?
I like that.
Greta and Gareth, great to talk to you both. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.